expanse. To day 2 of our Mardi Himal trekking experience. We had a nice sleep. It was very cold outside, but in the room it was comfortable. Didn't need any extra clothing on or anything like that. The duvet was perfect. Siamara was a sleepy monster as usual, and Jay now has the nickname of the Snorer. That's his wrestling name. Puts you to sleep. And now we've got a beautiful view of the mountains this morning. At Australian camp, it was quiet. We got a room, no problem, but a group did arrive at 8 p.m. last night. So this circuit, unlike some of the others, you can do it one way or the other. So Australian camp can either be the beginning or the end of your trek. Hence people arriving late last night. We just made our way through Potana, a little village that was about 20 to 30 minutes walk from Australian camp, so that was very close. The next stop now, I think it's called Durali. The walk so far is beautiful. We're good with the altitude thus far. Australian camp is approximately 2,000 meters. The peak of this trek is going to be around 4,500 meters. So we're going to take it slow. And not only is it important to go slow for the altitude, but there are areas where the path is undulating, rocks are sticking out. So you have to be very careful where you're walking. It's really easy to roll an ankle. Stories of people getting injured on the treks are not myths. We've heard plenty of stories from friends, people that we've met. We've seen people in the street on crutches. So broken ankles, broken legs, sprains, things of that sort are very common, so be very careful. Even just at the beginning of the trek, you kind of have these deviations in the track where you can take a left or a right. You know, behind this door there's a prize, behind this door there's a problem.
There is lots of histories where people get lost in this trek, so we need to be very careful. So we download a map and we are kind of following the path, and there is some signals on the way, but not all of them have them, so we need to be very careful. Normally, like, both directions kind of join at the end, but let's see if this one's the same.
And this is where the other trail brings you. So now the question is, do you go up again or do you follow the path? Constant choices. And we've got this beautiful expanse. I'm going to have to find some different adjectives because beautiful is just so overly used. You see, you got the helicopter land. Maybe does it land right here or does it land up there? I'm not sure. Hopefully that's not something we'll need, but absolutely incredible. Namaste. Now we've just got some food, or we've just ordered some food, and what we're finding as we come up our way up the mountain, prices are around about double what they are in the city so far. I'm sure they'll get a little bit more expensive as we go up. But again, remember what I said in the previous one, you do kind of balance that out with the cost of your accommodation, which does seem to be at least a little bit cheaper than in the city. depending on where you stay. But yeah, look at this place, it's beautiful. But these views, as always, clouds do appear to be coming in, so that might disappear in a little bit. But it's very quaint, it's beautiful. And we're going to have a nice little coffee, or at least I am, and I'm sure that someone is probably going to steal some of it.
A little bit trying to. I am a person who tried to kind of reduce costs.
Reduce costs by drinking mine. Took a little pit stop to get some food, and we were the only ones there at the time, and gradually more people started arriving. So fortunately we got our food first. I'm hoping that we can kind of keep ahead of the group and make it to our final stop of the day before they arrive, because don't want any dramas finding a room. I've heard that if all the rooms have gone, you'll always have somewhere to sleep. You might end up in the dining room, which we don't want. That's fine, don't get me wrong, I'm not fussy on that, but it's just nice to have your own room, isn't it? So hopefully we get there before them, but the trail is definitely a little busier. I'm not going any further than that. We're starting to get a taste of the cooler air. Don't get me wrong, it's still very warm. The sun is intense. I'm struggling with having this shirt on, but better to sweat and be hot than to be burnt. But every once in a while, you do get a strong, cold breeze, and it's delicious. Oh my god, because right now I'm boiling. Namaste. Oh, I don't really understand that. You come up into the nature for the peace and quiet and the nice soft sounds, and you bring a bloody boombox. The land of never-ending stairs. Hopefully this is a stairway to heaven, because right now it feels like hell, and still they keep coming. Oh my god. Coming to you in the year 2023, the Mardi Himal elevator. That's an advert that I would like to see, because right now I'm not having fun. Proper uphill stairs the whole way for about 40 minutes. Fuck. Found our porter, but he's refusing to carry our bags. He's not very good at his job, this one. He's just lazy and eating all the time. And he refuses to wear underwear. It's a little bit disconcerting. Come on boy, I'm not walking behind you, you'll boot me in the face. Oh, he's doing a poo. Your porter's brought you a chocolate surprise. blocking the path now. Horses need brakes too. Namaste. Oh. So as you can see, contrary to what we were told, in between the official camps, there are certain lodgings. They're all empty, of course, because of the location. But if you get stuck, you're tired, you just can't be bothered, there are places for you to stop. With the caveat that you've got to do about 2 trillion stairs to get there. But we're going to keep going. We're aiming for Forest Lodge. Huh?
Forest Camp.
Forest Camp, is that what it's called?
That's called, yeah.
Whatever.
God, this is, seriously, this is endless. I have never seen so many steps in my entire life. And then I'm going to see stairs, sleep stairs, and everything related with
You're going to become a stair. As we're getting higher now, what you are seeing is like a change in the vegetation and the trees. The trees have less leaves and it's more like, I don't know how you would describe it, more like fluff? I don't know. Obviously the higher you get, the thinner the oxygen, and you reach a point eventually where vegetation can't grow, or at least big trees. And so as you do get higher, you will see the type of plants growing change. And if you go high enough, eventually you'll see no trees anymore. I think right now what we're seeing is maybe a change in the altitude, because we've gone up quite a bit today. And so now you're seeing the trees are very different, very mossy. You see? I'm sounding very like Alan Titchmarsh right now. I could be completely wrong, so just don't listen to me. What are you saying? Oh, that's what we want. Living in there then. Oh, that's really creepy.
There were 2 more.
I don't know what's in there, I think. It's bigger than a snake. Maybe that's where the leopards are living. It must be the bears then. The bears are where?
Bigger than that.
Maybe it's a baby bear's house.
No, because the mom needs to sleep somewhere as well.
She sleeps outside. She's busy hunting humans. Where they got a taste for Colombians.
One thing that we need to highlight, the paths are very well maintained. There is not much rubbish. Obviously you'll find some little bits.
She says.
But the majority of the path is quite clean, so we can't complain. It's very well maintained and it's clean. I mean, there is no big like rocks or maybe trees on the way. There is not, so you can walk perfectly, except when there is a little bit of unknown paths. But yeah, it's fine. It's good.
I hope that made sense to the viewers. It didn't make any sense to me. Write in the comments, did that make any sense to you?
Oh, no. There is more steps going. It's not the time.
I've had enough of these steps. Right, we were a little concerned because the stop that we thought was our final stop doesn't in fact look like a tea house. It looks like a, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks like a place to have a little sit down, but can you imagine? It turns out that this is like not even the right path and that's why no one's here. Namaste. Which way to Forest Camp? This way? Thank you. Danny Bad.
Are you going?
Forest Camp?
First camp?
Yeah. How far?
Yeah, about 12.
2 hours from here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Easy? Okay, thank you. We thought we were at Forest Camp. Turns out we were miles away. So that's probably why we've not bumped into any other people on the trail, because they all probably had the sense to stay where they were. What time is it now? Let's have a look.
2:34.
Oh, okay, 2:30. So it goes dark around 5:30.
We are going to make it in time.
2 hours though, do you think that's right? I don't think that's right. Let's see. Right, we found a stop. Forest Camp is still yet another 1.5 hours apparently. So this was quite a mission to get to. Got a taste of home, eh? Alright, the coffee is here. Got coffee. This is Siamara's ginger tea, which is literally a ginger tea. It's got ginger in it, so that's going to be nice to drink. And yeah, how are you feeling now?
Having a nuts break to get some extra energy for our left way. I'm feeling a little bit tired now. I'm feeling like my body is like wanting to rest. But anyway, we can do this other hour.
It's an ox. It's a baby one.
Jesus Christ, it was a tiger or a leopard or something. Oh my God. Die of a
We should be close now to Forest Camp. Been a considerable walk today, and I think more so because we set off without a specific plan of where to stop. We kind of got to one tea house and we were like, to keep going, and then we got to another and we were like, we'll just keep going. It was a bit like Forrest Gump, you know, and I just ran and I just kept going. So hopefully we're there shortly, but it's late on in the day trekking wise because the sun will be going down shortly. So hopefully when we arrive there are plenty of rooms. I'm sure there will be, I'm sure it'll be fine. But today has been a really fun, really challenging walk. And this is day 2. Looking at it in terms of the map, we seem to be progressing very well. Seemingly we would be halfway, but a little bit like the underground map or the tube map in England, you know, for the trains. Sometimes the display is not always indicative of the real distances. So I'm not too sure. But let's see. I'm not sure what the altitude is at Forest Camp either. I know that either here or the next one we'll have to do some acclimatization because we're going to be getting into higher altitudes very soon. Catch you in a second when we arrive at Forest Camp. More buddy steps. Yay!
Oh God. Fantastic.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
These places look nice, to be fair. We're just trying to find a place now, but we're not jumping at the first one. We just want to have a little look and see what's around. There's a few up here. It goes all the way up, so which way?
I think that we should go into the upper ones. As higher we got.
Okay. All right. We've arrived. We found our place. Got a little room with 2 beds. And how much was this?
Well, we are a little bit confused because normally a double bed is 800, but the woman was saying to us, discount, 200 and 200. So I say 400, and she said, yes, just to 400. So we are not really sure if that's true or not true. So hopefully it is, because that's a really good deal. So let's see what she says in a minute.
Yeah, and the Darbart's 4,000.
Have you checked that already?
No.
No.
It's just a joke. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. We're going to leave it here because we're completely exhausted. So tomorrow we'll take you on a little sightseeing expedition around this area, around Forest Camp. So for now, from us, see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.